So let's talk a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how many people I talk to, and they're like, "Oh, you still have a 9 to 5? How do you think I'm funding this?
Right.
Parents didn't give me a small loan of $1 million.
Right.
I have to figure this out on my, like, literally.
It's
I
my
have to
budget.
figure this out. Right. And budgeting. So
Yep.
talk a little bit about that, because I just want people to know it's not impossible. It is not, but it is hard.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes.
There, like you said. And then the other thing is, do you have one particular story where you were about to quit?
Oh, I got one of those for every day of the week. No, I'm so serious. Like, seriously, when I mean, I think the most common one is when the pandemic hit, when the world shut down, and all of my clients were in person, and nobody was wanting to do virtual because everybody was like, I don't want to give you this money because, I mean, I can see you anywhere. So instead of booking me, they were just like going back to my old YouTube videos and stuff. But I'm just like, I can't lose all the people that I work hard to get. And so it was tough. It was like, what do I do? Because people don't want to pay me to see me online. They want to see me in person, but we can't do the in-person thing right now. And when I got down to I think I had like 26, 27 people that were like following my online, blogging. And I'm just like, man, I came from having 3,000, 4,000 people following me. Now I'm like, please don't let me lose anymore. But what do you do? And it's like, you keep pushing through, and you keep hoping that, this is a short term. This is not going to last forever. But now that we're back live and everything, it's like, it's hard to get those clients back. I mean, it's an everyday push. Do I, how many posts do I put out there? Do I tag them in an email? I don't want to like bug people, but I need my clients back. And it makes me think every day, like, is this really my passion? Because it's not easy. It's not easy to ask people to separate with their meager funds. Because I know it's hard for me. It's hard pressed for me to be like, do I do this pop up? Yeah, I know it's only $50, but am I gonna get a return on this? Can I at least get 2 clients out of this? You have to look at it. Unfortunately, for a person like me, where like I said, I have that 9 to 5 where it's like, I don't want to be there, but I got to be there in order to make this work. It's like, in order to do those pop-ups that I'm trying to get to do in the next couple months, I got to work so I can pay for the pop-ups. But I have to rely on my passion. I mean, I honestly do every day, because if I don't, I can easily say, this ain't worth it. It's easier to go work for somebody else because all you have to do is show up and do your job. But at the end of the day, when I look at my legacy, what am I leaving for my kids and my grandkids? I want them to know that it wasn't hard. I did it. I made it. I made my mark on the world. You know what I'm saying? And they can too. And I want to be a motivation for them to not rely on working for someone else, because I tell you, it takes that company 3 times the income to have you there as an employee. They got to be able to pay themselves. They got to be able to put the money back into the resource, and they got to be able to pay you. You're that one person. If you can make them 3 times your income for one person, you can do that for yourself. You just have to want it bad enough.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's part of why I got into what I do, because I'm like, I got an email once, and I wasn't supposed to get the email. I wasn't on the management team at the time. I was just a lead, and I'm like, y'all are paying how much for me? And y'all are paying me what?
And you pay me what? Exactly.
No, I wish it was only 3 times. They were probably making 10 times a month what they were paying me. I saw that email and was like, but y'all are upset when I asked for a raise. But I'm doing all this, and I'm training all these recruiters, and y'all are, Will is the greatest and all this other stuff. When I ask, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
but you're making this much a month off of me. I wasn't supposed to see that email. I've never forgotten that.
Yeah.
And when people ask, that is one of the main motivations.
Yeah.
My children.
Yeah.
And want to be self-sufficient. Because if
Right.
2020 taught us anything, at any moment, if you don't save, if you don't have something for yourself that can help sustain, you're in trouble.
Big time. I mean, and I know, like for me, I grew up where my parents were always like, "Oh, save for a rainy day, save for a rainy day." But see, where I'm from, Seattle, it rains 365 days a year. Like it's always raining. Like, how am I ever going to save? I'm always spending it, right? So it's like, but when, like you said, when the pandemic hit, that was a wake up call. For me personally, it was wake up calls. I'm like, okay, this company has me now working from home. I'm held hostage in my own house. I still can't really do what I want to do because I got to be on these phone calls for them. Mm-hmm. How is this benefiting me? Okay, yeah, I get that money every 2 weeks. That's consistent income. I get that. But they can let me go at any time.
At any time.
And you know what? They did. And I was just like, what am I going to do now? Like, how, I'm telling you, when I had to go to, what do they call them here? The pantry, the food pantry. Oh, my heart was hurt because I'm just like, it's come to this. Like, it's literally come to that I am unable to make ends meet for myself to a point where I'm standing in line waiting for someone to help me. Mm-hmm. I can't go out like this. I can't. I mean, there's too much in this world for me to be able to do and to make money for me to be this way. And yeah, okay, it might be prideful. On my part, it may be prideful. But the point is like, if you can't see better for yourself, you're never going to have better for yourself.
That is true.
So I know if I don't do nothing else, I'm a hustle, I'm gonna eat, And I figure if I can do that just to BS money away, I can do that to put that energy into my business. And that's what I've been doing, and it's slow. It's a slow process. I don't have a lot of clients, but each week I'm gaining some. So, I mean, I'm just waiting for it to be my turn, Put me in, coach, I'm ready, so I can do this. And I encourage other people to do it. And it's not just for, you get a tax write-off. It's not just for that. It's for your future. It's for your grandkids, your great grandkids. I mean, we're not going to be here forever, but I want my legacy. I want them to know that I was serious about seeing more positive for them in their future.
I completely understand all of those sentiments. Before we go, tell us where we can find you.
Well, I'm on all social media platforms as Blaque Ivorys Lair. That's BLAQUEIVORYLAIR. All social media, Facebook, IG, all those fun things. So same tag is for the website, just alltogether.com. So
okay. And what else do you want us to know about your business? Like, this is your time just to talk a little bit and tell us exactly what we'd be getting if we signed up with you.
Well, you'll get lots of laughs and fun, but most of all, with the intimacy coaching, it really is meeting you and your partner at your level to help you elevate from where you're at. It has nothing to do with anybody else, not even myself. Where you're at, where you're trying to go, and how I can help you get there. With the mobile massage, you feeling any pain, you just want a relaxation, that's where it's at. I bring it to you so you don't have to go out and drive and get all jacked back up getting back home. You know what I'm saying? So bringing it to you, to your home, your place of business at a reasonable cost.
Very, very important. Well, thank you so much for coming on and letting us know about you and all the steps that it's taken to get where you're at and where you're going to go. I definitely appreciate your time.
Well, I thank you. Appreciate it for being here.
All right. As for always, see you guys next time.